How's it going, Commander? So we got another 50 V-Bucks in Save the World, plus some pretty good mission rewards, and some people llamas, which give out a lot of good survivors, defenders, and heroes that new players will need when Save the World goes free to play. Not only that, we got a lot of returning bundles in the item shop, such as the Ruby and Opal bundle, and Ishowspeed is back as well. Also, we have reached over 460,000 registered players for Save the World, which I find insane. It just goes to show Epic how much people do want to play this amazing game mode now that they're showing it the love that it deserves. But besides that, since TikTok is going down the drain, this video was posted a few hours earlier on my YouTube. Why not take a peek over there? And while you're at it, why not like and subscribe? Anyways, let's get back to the game. So, starting us off in the item shop, we got some returning emotes like Dancing Domino, Chicken Wing It, No Tears, Build Up. We also still got the same No Money, Latch Elusive, and Lo-Fi Headbang. Hoshimaki Suisei is still available. Spring into Action is the same as before with all the St. Patty's skins and items. Harley Quinn will be leaving tomorrow afternoon, sadly, as well as the K-pop Demon Hunters. And, ooh, wow, finally Rick and Morty, Mr. Poopy Butts, and Squanchy, too, are going to be leaving tomorrow afternoon. Hoops and Dreams as well are going to be, those are a lot of bundles leaving tomorrow afternoon. I wonder if we're going to get anything, like, big. We still got the same Fortnite drops as before with the Fompicide, Spire Immortal, Nike Air Max 950, Deadlock, Divine, Velocity, Arc, Air Jordan 4, Remus Wendell, the best cat, and Azuki will be leaving tomorrow afternoon. We got Roar in the item shop with Tigress and Roar by Katy Perry. We also got the return of the Ruby and Opal bundle, which is very nice to see. Haven't seen them in a while. We also got the return of Tea Time emote. Haven't seen this in a long time. Whiteout and Overtaker are back, which are very, very cool. These two are actually heroes in Save the World. We got Whiteout Fiona and Overtaker Hero, both of which do an amazing amount of damage. But you know what? Let me go ahead and show you guys what they do. If I can go ahead and find them real quick. Let's see. Not here. Oh no, here's Overtaker Hero. He comes with the Commander perk, Kunai Collections. Kunai Storm eliminations decrease Kunai Storm cooldown by 45%. This basically just means that you can spam your Kunai Storm over and over and over again, which is honestly a lot of fun to do if you are able to increase the damage of your Kunai Storms. And let's see, where is, let's see, I believe she's over in the expansion people. Do we have her there? I know, nope. Event people? She's not in the event people section. She should, oh, no, actually she is. She's in the road trip heroes. So, let's go ahead and take a look at Whiteout Fiona. She comes with Anatomy Lessons, increases crit rating of swords, axes, and scythes by 45%. She is honestly one of the best heroes to use if you are wanting to try out a sword, an axe, or a scythe. Favorite sword, in my opinion, the best sword, is the Stormblade, which causes explosions every time you crit with that weapon. So, pairing it up with her, you're a walking nuke to all the husks. A lot of fun to use. Going back to the shop, we also got Lada back, Sumo Saltro, love this emote. The Nike Air Force 1 X Little Yachty is going to be leaving tomorrow afternoon. Guaco is back. Big Spin, Kira's Mallet, the Nike SB Dunk Clothes are going to be leaving tomorrow as well. Field Agent Kira is back. Summit Seeker Eevee is going to be leaving tomorrow afternoon. I thought she just came back yesterday. Jam Tracks, we got a lot leaving tomorrow afternoon. Ishowspeed is back with the Speed Cam, Speed's Trident, Super Speed, Ishowspeed's Glider, Headshot, Gas in the Truck by Ishowspeed, Barrier Breaker, Super Speed's Emblem, and the Ice Speed style Weapons Wrap. Loser Fruit is also back as well. Didn't actually expect to see her back. Booga is back. Very nice to see. Juice WRLD's going to be leaving tomorrow afternoon. We still got the Hellcat and the Ripper bundle available. Vehicle accessories are the same. And by the looks of it, same special offers and bundles as before. Now, moving on to our V-Bucks reward. Over in a power level 70, repair the shelter. Right over here we go. We got 50 V-Bucks available. Combine that with your daily missions. That's going to be 150 to 200 V-Bucks for the day. And moving on to our other mission rewards. In Candy Valley, power level 46, Ride the Lightning. We got the Pressure Cutter, which is a really great sword to use. Swing speed is very fast. Damage is very nice. You're also able to pair it up with Affliction. Just all around a really good melee weapon to use. We also got into power power level 52, Ride the Lightning, the Tiger Jaw available. This is the automatic shotgun in Save the World. There's another one called the Room Sweeper, which holds a lot more ammunitions, but the damage is a little less. So, with the Tiger Jaw, you get less ammunitions in the clip, but you get more damage, and you get a tighter spread. So, if you prefer damage more than just dumping out the entire magazine, then this is the weapon for you. We also got a power level 58 Evacuate the Shelter right over here. The Ceiling Zapper, a really great trap to use at the end of your trap tunnels. Unlike its bigger brother, the Ceiling Electric Field, this only shoots out one arc of electricity, only damaging one husk at a time. So, you only want to use this at the end of your trap tunnels when all of the weaker husks at the beginning completely disappear, so this will focus on the more high health enemies. Let's see. Power level 64, Refuel the Home Base. We do have the Wooden Floor Spikes, which are one of my favorite traps to use for the beginner areas, because these honestly do a lot of damage and they slow down the husks, keeping them in place and making them take continuous damage. The Clacks, on the other hand, is a really great melee weapon to use, mainly for the affliction damage that it has. The initial damage isn't that high, but if you smack one husk with this thing and just let the affliction take its course, that husk is going to be completely gone in the next few seconds. It's just a really great weapon all around. Let's see, we got a power level 70, retrieve the data. We got the Mercury LMG, which is a energy element light machine gun. Holds a lot of ammunition, although in terms of damage, there are a lot of other better assault rifles to use, so it's not really one of my favorites. Over in Twine Peaks, in a power level 76 resupply mission, we got the vacuum tube shotgun. I've boasted about this thing so much. One of my favorite shotguns to use. It does a lot of damage, and it also has the chain lightning ability to clear out a horde of husks, so I highly recommend using this. Power level 100, Refuel the Home Base. We do have the Sound Wall and the Pummeler. I am completely ignoring the Pummeler. Sorry, that's my little puppy here. Because the Pummeler is a horrible shotgun to use. Doesn't have a lot of spread, doesn't have a good reach. The reload on this thing is abhorrently long, and just all around damage, bad. Sound Wall, though, is a really great stalling trap to use because it forces the husks to dance, meaning that they are no longer able to do damage to you or your builds. Basically, it's just a boogie bomb that you throw at the husks. It's honestly a lot of fun, though. Power level 124, retrieve the data. We do have a legendary survivor, which, as I've mentioned before, are useful to power up your power level and gain access to the more difficult missions here, so I highly recommend getting as many survivors as you can. Power level 124, let's see, resupply. We got Recon Scout Eagle Eye. Not that good of a hero if I remember her correctly. Let's see if I can find her. Let's see, no, not here. Oh, duh, she's right over here. She comes with the Commander perk Phase Forward, increases phase shift distance by 1 tile, phase shift increases movement speed by 60% for 5 seconds. Not that good, especially since phase shift does has a cooldown. And we also do have other mobility items such as our hoverboard in Save the World that allows us to get to place pretty quickly. Not only that, we also got directional pads too. Just like the bounce pads in Battle Royale, the directional pads allow us to jump huge distances by just jumping on top of it. Honestly, a better mobility than, phase shift, at least in my opinion. And that seems to be about it. Moving on to the llama shop, we got 10 people llamas available. These give you everything from survivors, defenders, heroes, and so on and so forth. As you can see, I got a rare survivor, rare lead survivor. Also got an uncommon survivor, uncommon defender gunslinger, uncommon survivor, and shrapnel headhunter with shell shock. Increases shotgun damage by 50%. Really great hero to use, actually. Although, we also got another shotgun hero that's even better called Buckshot Raptor, who increases your crit rating for your shotguns. So you're going to be doing a lot more damage more often. But as I mentioned before, it all depends on the person who purchases these llamas, so you can have a completely different loadout compared to what I have on my screen. So log on in and see what kind of rewards you got waiting for you. And that about does it for today. Hope everyone is having a good day. I also just noticed that there are currently 13,000 players on Save the World right now, and for the first time ever, Save the World has been put in the game's Spotlight tab. Guess Epic is now seeing the potential for this game mode, and we get to see more very soon. Other than that, If you commanders like my content, why not leave a like? And if you'd like to get more updates regarding Save the World, why not drop a follow? Until then, as always, stay safe and game on!